Meet the secret dealers. Their mission, to make money.
I'm looking for things that are easy to sell, things that look nice and will make me a bomb.
I'm not your typical female dealer. I work a lot with the lads, so you could say I'm one of the boys.
I'm quite happy to spend £50,000, £60,000 on one piece.
It's a game of two halves for the secret dealers today.
Karen!
In one house, it's fun, frolics and good-natured haggling.
God.
In the other, they face a seasoned dealer who knows the ropes.
If he gets much more of my money, I'll be living here.
It's one of the toughest days they've ever had.
That is my intention, to take every penny they've got.
The secret dealers will feel right at home in their first house. Owner John started collecting at the age of 12, and as you can see, he hasn't stopped since.
If I see a bargain, I'm going to have it.
A lifetime in removals and getting married to another avid collector has seen the house overrun with antiques.
We used to have a competition between ourselves, and sometimes we'd say we'd take £10 in here today and let's see what we can do with that £10.
Having spent years buying and selling antiques, John is a force to be reckoned with. Dealers, beware.
I want their money. That's simple as that, and I'm going for it.
Standing out amongst John's huge hoard are a pierced silver bowl made around 1910, a silver case Rolex watch in the Art Deco style, and a German Symphonian music box from the early 20th century. Ready for battle are secret dealers Mike, Simon and Mark. They don't know anything about the house or that it belongs to an ex-dealer, and they have an hour to place secret bids on what they want to buy while John is away.
Come on, chaps, let's have a look round in here. Oh, my word. There's stuff everywhere.
If this is the kitchen, what is the rest of the house going to be like?
Do you know, this looks like my house. The kid's inheritance is looking very fragile.
Not
The
much.
dealers will have to work fast today. Mike's first to spot the 1900s pierced silver bowl.
That is a good-looking bowl. That is a good-looking bowl. Now, I'm going to weigh this. So I now know the contents of silver. This is 24 ounce.
Don't worry, Mike's weighing it as a guide to its value, not for scrap, we think.
You wouldn't melt something that looks as good as that. If I melted that, it'd be criminal.
Simon's in the kitchen and has unearthed another piece of quality silver, a Georgian silver gilt vinaigrette.
Before we had the wonderful drainage systems that we've got nowadays, the streets used to stink when you walked down them. So a lady would carry a little vinaigrette like this, and inside there you'd have a little sponge with some perfume on. So as she walked down the street and people were chucking their sewage out the window, she could just sniff that and just carry on in her own little world, uninterrupted by the real world.
There is so much to look at here, but Mark's starting with his favourite silver, and he's making a move for the pierced silver bowl.
Now, we can see the maker's mark there, Ian Co, Elkington, one of the well-known makers of the 20th century, made in 1908. Nice quality silver fruit bowl. Now, I'm going to weigh it because the weight will give me a guide as to what this is worth, but it's not an item to be scrapped. We could sell this as a piece.
That's bid number 2 on the bowl. Simon's still rummaging through the kitchen drawers and has found a silver case pocket watch.
This is what they call a verge movement. The thing to look for, the more sort of decorative the pillars are, normally the better the watch. If we look at the work just in this wheel here, you can see there's a lot of work goes into these. This is quite a later one, but it's a clean watch. Very, very easy to sell at the moment. So I'm gonna leave a bit on that. Put that brooch in it as well, so there's 4 items.
He's grouped it with a collection of 3 other silver objects and bid on them all. It might be the only way to get through everything. The next piece in Mike's sights gives him time for a rest. It's the Victorian Symphonian music box.
German. The name Symphonian, date 1890, 1900, box walnut, handle, 1 disc. I haven't had one of these for years. Two major firms made them, Symphonian and Polyphone. You've probably heard that Polyphones are probably more famous. I don't know if there is any extra disc. It's just, that's clean. That's actually clean now. And it plays well as well.
Mark's still sticking to what he knows and is lining up to place bid number 2 on the silver pocket watch.
The maker there, which is Alton in Hampshire, it is a verge movement. In pocket watches you get various movements. You can get a fusee movement, lever movement, verge movement. This one is verge, and if we turn to the side you will see just inside there, this is actually the chain that drives the mechanism. Bid on that as a group.
There's a huge amount to bid on in this house, but the dealers know what they want. Simon's about to make it a full house of bids on the pierced silver bowl.
Made by Elkington and Company, a very good maker, nicely pierced, sort of almost Monteith shaped with the way it comes up like that. Nice quality bit of silver.
In the kitchen, Mark's going to give Simon some stiff competition for the Georgian silver gilt vinaigrette.
Maker, I think it's William Eames, George III, made in Birmingham. And I'll tell you what is unusual with this one. A lot of vinaigrettes on the grill don't have a hallmark, but this one does, which just gives it that little bit extra, you know, to a collector. Pretty little thing.
Every drawer the dealers open is full to bursting. Some of it is pretty ordinary, but Simon's found the diamond in the rough, the 1920 silver designer watch.
The reason I'm whispering is because I don't particularly want everyone else to hear. We've got a Rolex Art Deco silver watch. Really nice watch. Okay, so we'll just put that in.
And he tucks it away again and loudly lays a smokescreen.
It's probably not worth looking in all these drawers. I don't think there's much in these ones.
Cheeky, but will the others find it? Mike's making sure he doesn't miss a thing.
Don't you think I look intelligent with my glasses on?
And is about to place bid number 3 on the collection of silver pieces.
I've suddenly remembered I've got to buy a gold pocket watch for my brother-in-law. But these are silver, aren't they? Little guess.
Mark doesn't need glasses. His eagle eyes have spotted the silver wristwatch. Better luck next time, Simon.
Now, very, very important with Rolexes, when you look at the watches, that you have to have them marked on the case, which this one is here, RWC Limited. And then when you open them back up, the movement is also signed there. And that's very important.
Well, I don't really know what it's worth, to be absolutely honest with you, but I liked it.
I know what it's worth.
I thought you might.
Looks like there'll be a battle over the watch. Time is running short and the dealers are having to move fast. Simon's found the Symphonian that Mike's already bid on.
How this works is the discs have got hundreds of little holes in them, and if we stop it and we release this, we take the disc off. What you can see is these two combs here, all these sort of teeth, if you like. Very, very expensive to be restored. If there's one or two missing, basically you don't want to get involved in them.
The dealers have never faced such a quantity of biddable pieces and it's getting frantic.
Tally-ho, tally-ho, tally-ho.
I'm trapped, I can't get out.
My head. No, it doesn't often work this hard.
Time's almost up and as the dealers place their last bids, they've all started to realise who they might be up against.
100% an ex-dealer.
It's got to be. There's more stuff in this kitchen than there are in most people's homes.
The secret dealers have been overwhelmed by the sheer quantity of antiques in John's home.
Talk about gear.
There's masses of stuff in this house.
He's definitely got something to do with the business.
Dangerous.
But before they can buy anything, they will have to strike a deal with John. As usual, the independent valuer has placed guide prices on everything the dealers want, but John's been trading for years and he thinks he knows how much everything in the house is worth. So perhaps it's the dealers who will need the help this time.
I dare the dealers to be able to buy these items from me.
Whoa, you'd better have bid a big sum of money, boys.
Ooh, that's very interested in that figure. £11,906. Oh, just about get me a new set of teeth, won't it?
Let's go to work.
All three dealers have bid for the wonderful early 20th century pierced silver bowl.
I actually really like it.
I would like to take that home with me.
If it's the right money, I'll buy it.
I don't think they're going to get anywhere near.
You know, I get this little impression that I think you might have been a dealer, John.
Bit of a dealer.
Yeah.
Bit of a wheeler dealer.
Wheeler dealer?
I'll always have a deal.
You'll always have a trade.
Always have a deal.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
You've got a lovely silver bowl here. It's made by a very good maker, Elkington and Company, Birmingham, 1908. It's nicely pierced. It's quite a commercial item, quite an easy item to sell. So I think, without any further ado, let's show you where the money is.
My price for your bowl, which will show you a profit, I'm sure of it, is £505.
I paid more than that for it, mate.
Good Lord.
Oh, yes.
I better pull mine up now because I put down £480.
Oh, no, I'm not selling it for scrap, lads.
And my bid is £410.
Treat me right.
Treat you right.
Come on.
Let me tell you something. That isn't scrap. That's double scrap.
Over scrap?
Well
We're
over.
miles over. That will never scrap. That is not a scrap
couldn't
article.
scrap it, could you?
No.
The dealers have made reasonable offers, but John has decided he doesn't need to look at the independent valuation and is determined to push them a lot higher.
Over to you, Mark.
525 quid. Try and open up the game a bit.
I'll make it 560.
Come on, Mike. I'll take a dip on it.
Right, fair enough. That's what we like to hear. £580.
There's no luck money in this deal.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to round it up. I'll call it 600 quid for you, John.
610.
Got 'em going now, haven't we? It's like a horse race, isn't it? I'm the man who can retail that. 615.
620.
625.
But we've now got the South Coast's most prominent silver dealer.
Let me tell you something, Mike.
Go on.
The money's worth the same in the north of England as it is in the south of
Yeah,
England.
Money talks.
Can
Am I right, John?
The beer's a lot cheaper though up our way, isn't it?
but... Well, and can I tell you something else as well, John, which he's forgotten? It smells better up here.
True.
£645.
£650, John.
£655.
£675.
Finished. I'm out.
I think I could buy it for that.
I know I
could buy it in an auction for 5.5 plus, so I'm out.
Well, it's like this, John. I'm now holding at £675.
I'm now selling at 675.
Thank you very, very much.
John did well to push the dealers well above the independent valuation, but not quite as far as what he paid for it.
I did give 700 to the bowl, and I was quite happy to take a loss because I wanted it to be gone.
It fits into exactly what I do, and I'll make a profit on it.
All three dealers have their eye on the 1930s silver case designer watch.
I wouldn't mind trying to buy this.
It's got me written all over it. I want it.
I will definitely be making the dealers pay for that watch.
What's nice about it is that it's actually marked in every place it should be marked for a Rolex.
Right.
People that buy them do like to see Rolex on the dial, though, don't they?
They do.
You know, that's half the prestige of owning a Rolex, is showing off that you've
That's
got
made
one.
you
isn't
happy,
it?
mate?
He's looking to Mike for all the money today. You can see where he's going.
I've got a feeling we've sort of gelling.
If he gets much more of my money, I'll be living here. Well, on that note, shall we open up?
Whoever wants to do.
Well, I'll start.
Go on,
if you like.
Simon.
My bid is £275.
My bid for your watch is £450.
Do you know, as a watch buyer, I'd make a good bricklayer. Because for some unknown reason, I have got £491.
Once again, John has decided he doesn't need the help of the independent valuer. He knows what he wants, but can he get it?
If nobody minds, I'd like to bid again.
You can do what you want, son.
Oh,
It's your
of course,
prerogative.
Sam. It's your money.
£500.
Not really, no.
£510, John.
Well, I would like to own it, and I would wear it if I bought it. I really would like it, so I'll go 525.
£530, I think, seems to be a right sort of figure.
£535.
550.
We're getting close now.
Are we?
Oh, very
Oh,
close. now.
what a tip that is. John,
Give it
I'm
the game
bowing
away.
out.
I knew you were going to say that, Melody. John, have you got any
stay on the
fishing
road.
equipment in here? Because I can see the rod going.
Oh,
down. You know,
I'm putting this in.
In we go, in we
I
go.
am a fisherman, actually.
Yeah, I know that. That's for certain. Oh, dear. 555.
£560, please don't bid any more, Mark.
Look, I'm going to say one price, and then after that I'm finished. I'll give you £580 for it, but that's me finished. If Simon wants to give any more, that's me done.
585.
Simon, you can have the watch.
It's a deal. Thank you very much,
a
John.
deal.
I really wanted it, and I've got it. Thank you very much, John.
But John's the real winner on this deal. He bought it for just £85.
I made £500 profit on the Rolex. That made me a very happy man.
And John was even happier when he sold a set of 4 Victorian black glass vases to Mike for £212, an Austrian terracotta figure to Mark for £490, and 3 9-carat gold pocket watch chains also to Mark for £770. Can John cash in again with his German Symphonian music box? Mike and Simon have left bids and are in his sights.
That is the best sounding Symphonian I've ever heard.
I've had a few recently, and I'm quite on the ball with the price for these. I think I might get this one.
You've got just the one disc. Have you got any more?
Oh, I've got some more discs
news?
for it.
Oh, so there's more discs.
Oh,
with it?
yes, there's about another 8, I think, or 10.
All right.
I like it because of the sound. To be quite honest with you, you know this, and I'm not knocking it, John. I could have done with the case being a little bit more flamboyant. But nevertheless, and we get the discs with it, we get the 8 because they're useless to you.
Useless.
Unless, yeah,
Absolutely.
Unless it rains a lot,
Right,
you can put them on
machine.
your head. Do you want to go first or me?
I'll go first. £505.
Wow. Wow. Let me just have a look. I'll tell you what, you're good. My price is £375.
Simon's bid is above the independent valuation, but, surprise, surprise, John has his own price in mind.
Presumably you're not happy with Simon's price? Well, I'll go £510.
He's not impressed.
It's like pulling teeth, isn't it?
John, I'd like to buy this. It's a nice, clean bit of kit. £575.
But you're in profit now.
No.
I love these barters, but I'm going to stick one price in as far as I'm concerned, £590.
£600, John. Shake my hand.
Can't sell it.
Oh, £600 a strong bid for that.
No.
I'll go £620.
Still can't be bought.
£625.
John, I am definitely out.
£625, John.
Sorry, Simon, no.
£630, John.
Simon, I'm sorry, no. You can't be sold.
£635.
You're
£640.
long way.
£650.
You're a long way away.
£660.
You're a long way away.
£700 for the Symphonian.
Still, no.
I'll give in. Thank you very much indeed for letting me try.
Simon did his best, but it wasn't good enough for John.
Their bids were too low, much too low.
I thought the price was absolutely bonkers.
The final deal is the collection of silver objects, including the Verge Movement pocket watch. Can the dealers do enough this time to persuade John to sell?
It's all about the money. That's all it is.
But I do hope to sell that today.
How did you come by these?
Difficult to remember.
Can you remember what they've cost?
I've just added it up.
Oh, God.
Now I've given up with your prices. My bid is
Go on.
£162.
You're starting to make me laugh, Mike.
Well, I've made you laugh.
I'm going to make you cry. £140.
Come on, Mark.
Come put us out of misery, Mark.
200 quid.
How's that memory working?
Come on now. Be about right.
£210.
Oh,
£220.
no.
What is that? Before you say anything, Mark, what does the independent valuer make of these, John?
The independent valuer agrees with John. They're worth more and the dealers are going to have to do better.
Twice what you're offering.
About £225, John.
I tell you what, let me take the Verge out of the deal. Well, you don't value it, so let me have it back.
Blow it, I'll go £245 and you won't take it, will you?
No.
I'm a poor man. Not like these two rich men either side of me. £250.
No.
I don't think it's worth bidding.
Come on now.
I'm so demoralised, I might as well just sit here. John, give me an education, come on. How much do you want for them? One thing is for certain, Simon. I don't think I'll be paying that amount of money, and I don't know about you, Mike.
Mike likes them.
No.
You're really into the brooch?
Not £400. £260.
265.
270.
275.
280.
John, you've beaten me, I'm out.
So would 285 clinch the deal? Would 290 clinch the deal?
We're getting close now, mate.
Right, well, OK then, £290.
We're not there yet.
£295.
Oh,
Now we're there, £300.
very close now.
£310, John.
315.
£320.
That's not tears, is it?
It never tears with Michael.
325.
£330, John.
335.
£340, John.
Solid money. 350.
I think Mike just might have bought himself a lot there.
Close, Mike. Very close.
Having worn my patience out,
You can...
if you even mention £1 more, I will rip my bid up and depart. It's £350 or nothing, and I'll put you on the block 30 seconds to make your mind up.
You've just bought them.
That man is as good a dealing man as I've met for many a long year.
I don't want you to think I'm feeling smug, but I did take the dealers to the cleaners today, and they know it.
For once, I reckon the dealers will be only too happy to hand over their money and escape before John takes any more from them. How much of the almost £12,000 on offer has he got his hands on?
I think you've managed to skin the three of us and virtually hang us out to dry. Is that not fact?
It's a
It's
fact.
absolutely a fact.
I don't know how you've done it. And I normally wouldn't give the money away neither, but here we go, and you're not going to believe this. There's £6,044. There's your £4. Right, in ready cash. What do you say to that?
Is that just yours?
It's not often Mike is lost for words. The dealer's next stop is the Welsh home of Ian and Naomi. Almost all the collectibles in the house have been inherited by Naomi's family.
I haven't been really allowed to collect anything because we've got too much stuff.
No. They're dust collectors. It's not something I like, but we've had them in the family for a long time now.
Far from being sentimental, Naomi is very pragmatic about her collection.
I'm now ready to let go of them. They need to go to somebody that's going to appreciate them.
Ian and Naomi enjoy touring in their motorhome and need the money for a very special trip.
I would dearly like for us to take the motorhome to Tenerife, but obviously it depends on how much money we make because the ferry is rather expensive to get it over there.
Highlights around the house include a gold sovereign pendant that belonged to Naomi's mother, a collection of police badges and medals from the 1930s, which came from Naomi's uncle, and Ian's pride and joy, a 1960s Wurlitzer jukebox. I wonder if he's as keen to see this sold. Back for another bidding battle is Mark. Now he's up against Alison and Karen. Talk about out of the frying pan and into the fire. These girls will run him ragged.
Right, it's just you and me today then, Ali.
Yeah, bye, Mark. See you.
Oh! Two women against
my
one.
goodness.
Right, I understand.
It's petticoat government today. Now, you be a good boy and we'll treat you kindly.
That's it, Mark. Give in gracefully.
There we go.
Alison's the first to come across Ian's beloved 1960s Wurlitzer jukebox.
I'm loving this. Karen!
Yesy!
Quick!
Where's Mark? Mark!
Mark!
What's going on up here?
Yawn, don't we?
Come and be sandwiched. Come on, Mark.
You can do it.
Mark!
Supposed to be working.
Come on!
You got one
Come
dance.
here.
Ah, my eyes tell me this isn't happening.
Oh, yeah!
Go on,
One more, hey! Right, I'm going to work.
I've just been told it's safe to look again.
Now, there's Wurlitzers and Wurlitzers, isn't there?
Yes. Mark
This is a
obviously
good
is
one.
not interested.
He's obviously had this model before.
Was it our dancing, do you think?
was it the dancing? Okay.
Yeah, or
So,
singing.
you going to have a bid?
I am.
But will either of them bid enough to waltz off with it? Oh dear. Next to catch Karen's eye is a walnut Georgian barometer.
Lovely little late 19th century as opposed to an early Georgian one. It hasn't got a nice broken arch, which there's like a swan pediment at the top, which is a little bit nice, so that's quite plain at the top. But it's certainly got something going for it. Worth a bid anyway. There we go.
Mark's down in the bedroom and has found the collection of 1930s police badges that belong to Naomi's uncle.
Police badges are saleable. People do collect them.
And Karen's hoping to get some inside information.
The crown is a king's crown, so that means that it has to be a king on the throne. The monarch is a king, not a queen.
Thanks, Mark. That was really good. Right, so you've left a bid on all the badges. Oh, gosh, Mark, you know much more than I do about these.
Well,
But
I'll tell you what I'm going to say to
I
you
want
is
to
one
get
thing.
close to you because I want to give you a
Right.
bit of competition.
No, you can. I'm going to be nice for once.
Why? What are you after?
Those two are the only ones that are really that saleable.
What,
They're
even
really-
the little enamelled badges and things?
You can buy those for nothing, those little
Can you?
badges. The real things that command the money are
Yeah.
the gallantry awards. It's the medals that have
yeah,
been awarded for
haven't found
bravery.
one of them yet.
Well, I wish I had.
Have you?
No, I haven't. I haven't.
Right, I'm putting a bid
Yeah,
there.
you are.
Oh, it's all one big happy family here. Now Alison's found the Georgian barometer that Karen's already bid on.
Summer heat, yes, it's working. It's not terribly old. If it was a nice antique one, we'd find a more buoyant market.
2 bids for the barometer, but will the Wurlitzer Jukebox strike a chord with Mark?
I mean, these are collected. People buy these. They're wanted. But I haven't got clients for it. The girls might have clients. I certainly haven't. You've got to have the right house for it. You've got to have the right environment for it, and I just haven't got it.
No point buying something you can't sell. Gold certainly sells though, and the girls have both made a beeline for the sovereign pendant.
We're going to put that on the scales.
Yes, Mum.
And then we're going to deduct 8 grams for the sovereign, because all sovereigns weigh 8 grams, 13.9
14 at 9.
carat,
Okay. Hang on.
plus a sovereign.
They're probably wishing now they paid more attention in maths.
He's going to come along and just completely blow us out the water here.
Mark does love his gold, but right now he's taking a look at the Georgian barometer.
Actually, a very good maker, Negretta and Zambra. But if I'm going to be really kind of critical about it, it's just a bit what I would call heavy. It lacks that bit of quality. It's not fine. I'm going to make an offer on it.
Time is starting to press and the bids are mounting up. Alison's about to place bid number 3 on the 1930s police badges.
I know nothing about value, but I can't leave Karen and Mark Stevens to just have a go without trying to have a little nibble at their tails.
The competitive streak in the dealers is starting to shine through, and as predicted, Mark is about to place bid number 3 on the sovereign pendant.
Coin's 22 carat, so I'm just going to calculate the weight.
As the last few seconds tick by, the gloves are off and Mark tries to sow some seeds of doubt.
At this precise moment, everything is crashing, the gold is going, nobody wants to buy, silver or gold, it's finished.
Mark
I've got to go,
Stevens,
I've got to go.
he's such a fibber.
Oh. I don't think this is the way out.
That's what happens if you fool around Mark, it all goes down the pan. The secret dealers have been holding a bit of a bidding party.
Let me tell you, I have got rhythm. My shoes are made for dancing.
And Ian and Naomi are hoping to make enough money for their dream motorhome holiday.
I think we've done well. Fingers crossed.
They'll have the verdict from the independent valuer to make sure they have the best price, but how much of the dealer's money is up for grabs?
£4,257.
You've got carried away again.
Goodness me.
It's a good amount of money, isn't it?
Yes.
We can do that.
That's Tenerife in the motorhome a couple of times.
That all depends on what they decide to sell and for how much. The first item is the Georgian walnut barometer.
Good make, so it's got that in its favour.
But I think it's had a bit of work done to it.
I hope they appreciate the value of it and what a lovely item it is.
I have to say, with the exception of Mark, probably it's the oldest thing in the house, isn't it?
They started on me already. These two ladies, they chased me around the house, beat me.
He wishes.
Look, I'm going to put them out of their misery. I thought it was worth a punt, and my punt was £40.
Ah, don't you say one word. I thought it was worth £150.
That's a good offer, actually. Right, my offer is less than that. It's 115. It's just the market's a little bit subdued in them at the moment, and I only know that because I deal in them, whereas Mark probably just likes it.
He likes them, they look pretty.
It's a Georgian
She
barometer.
tells me about it now. Doesn't tell me when I'm walking around the house the market's depressed.
So what does the independent valuer say?
A good offer from Mark, but can Ian and Naomi fire up some competition?
I think it's lower than your offer.
I think Karen would like to offer more.
That's
Very good.
I will go another bid, 160, just to top that one there.
Alison, are you playing?
I should discount myself. I'll leave it to the barometer experts.
And Mark, you know you like it. You know you really, really want it.
I could push you up a little bit more for a bit. Shall I push you up a bit more?
There's a lot of stuff in here you want in this house, isn't there, Mark?
I think I'll step back. I'll let Karen take over.
So how am I faring with you?
10 more, and it's near
Oh,
enough
don't be
on the mark.
mean. No, that's all my profit.
5 or more?
A 5.
Oh, I
Just
can't.
about
I can't resist a fiver. Yeah, of course, 165. That makes a difference.
That's a deal.
Yeah, we got a deal.
Got a deal.
Smash it.
And that's a good start to the holiday fund.
That's a fair offer, really.
It's certainly a decent bid in today's market.
I was happy for her to have it.
Will the gold sovereign pendant make Ian and Naomi a pretty penny?
There's always collectors for those ones.
It says exactly what it is.
Standard market value, so that's what we're guided by.
I want a shot of it. I don't like it. Don't wear it.
Is this a piece you've purchased for yourself or has it been inherited?
It's been inherited. My father bought it for my mother.
How exciting. Well, come on, Mark. You love your gold.
Right, here we go. My bid is a circle. 360.
Okay.
Oh, you're always beating me, Marky. My bid's 310. But I got in with the 3.
You did, yes. You just didn't go full circle.
No, I
That's
just
the
didn't.
problem.
Alison.
My bid is £340.
Oh, much of a muchness, aren't they?
Yeah.
You are pushing it.
So we try really hard, we give really fair bids, don't we? And look what he does.
Well, this girl's going to try a bit harder. I don't know what you're doing, Karen.
Well, I'm out.
We better see what the experts have said.
The dealers are neck and neck for the sovereign, but Ian and Naomi are playing it cool.
They are a very difficult to gauge. There's a lot of difficult
Right.
Come on,
Okay then, 365 is my offer.
Okay.
It's not bad.
No, I kind of went in really strong with this one to try and buy it. £370.
That sounds not bad.
Okay.
Alison?
Let's see how much he really wants it.
Okay.
£375.
Get
Mark?
it.
Oh dear. Right.
He's thinking.
Calculating is the word I would use. £380.
Okay.
You are a devil, aren't you?
Yes.
385.
Oh, without any hesitation.
That's me, I'm stepping back now. £385 is, I think, all the money. The profit's been eaten for me, so I think Alison probably has a client for it, so I'm gonna step back now.
What would you like to do?
You got a deal.
Thank you very much, Naomi. Thank you, Ian.
Thank you.
A good battle and more money in the pot.
I wondered quite when they were going to stop.
Some you win, some you lose.
I can't deny that this little person inside here doesn't get a little bit of satisfaction of giving Mark the odd thrashing.
I live to fight another day.
Naomi and Ian also sold a 9-carat gold charm bracelet to Mark for £300, a 1960s Paul pottery bowl to Karen for £70, and 4 9-carat gold rings, also from the 60s, to Alison for £279. Next is the 1960s Wurlitzer Jukebox. Karen and Alison have their sights on this, but so does one of Ian and Naomi's daughters.
Helena will kill you if you get rid of it.
True. Maybe we'll get a massive offer. You never know.
You might have noticed we missed our third member here. He just didn't have any rhythm, so we banned him from bidding, didn't
Yeah,
we?
Mark has no musical appreciation. Or certainly not when we're singing anyway. Is it yours, Naomi, or yours, Ian?
It's Ian's.
Mine.
Mine.
He said that very possessively,
Yes,
didn't he?
did.
Well, it's mine until I die, then my daughter would love it.
Oh, it's a family heirloom. Oh, so how did you get hold of it?
I bought it from a pub in High Wycombe. I had the receipt. We found it yesterday, believe it or not.
Yep.
3rd of the 1st, 78.
How much did you pay for it?
It won't alter our bids.
I'll show you the amount. £100.
100. That
That's a
was
lot of
good.
money in those
78,
days.
yeah.
It's starting to feel like it would have to be quite a strong offer for you to sell this. Is that right?
It would have to be very strong.
I don't think mine's anywhere near strong enough.
Do you want to have a go?
It was just a very, what we call in the trade, a specky bit, because I know nothing about them, but I thought somebody might like them. 300. Oh, gosh. Wasn't that funny?
I feel for you there, Karen.
Oh dear. I hope yours is a lot better then.
Well, I don't know a lot about them, but it's definitely a piece I think that would be very saleable. So my offer was £750.
I think you would have to go a long way further than that.
Can you put me out of my misery and share the independent valuation with me?
You're not far off.
So even my offer, which is double the independent valuation, you're not selling?
No. We couldn't bribe our daughters to take the money. She would kill me.
She gave us a level.
Share it with me.
It was
Sure.
a minimum of 4,500.
4,500. We failed.
The dealers just couldn't offer enough money.
It's a family heirloom. What can I do?
Can't blame them, really.
Your life is now safe.
That's true.
The final item is the collection of 1930s police badges that belonged to Naomi's uncle. All the dealers would like these.
It's nice to have a go on something you don't really know about because that's how you learn.
I'm in there, don't you worry.
There's got to be some collectors out there for it.
There is a lot of people collect policemen, really. A lot.
Something that's been passed down through the family?
Yep, they were my uncles. He was obviously in the Met Police, but they've just sat in a cupboard, doing absolutely nothing.
One thing was missing, and I couldn't work out why. Maybe you could tell me. The whistle.
Never had it.
Never had
Never
it.
can.
Never had it.
You see us as stiff competition, don't you, Mark?
I'm saying nothing.
Do your knees quake when you see
Always.
us? Yeah.
Always, because I know I'm always henpecked. You always go at me and make me work hard, don't you?
Do you believe him?
No.
No.
Come on, let's get the bids. Let's
Right,
see if we can do
I'll
some business.
start. Got no idea what they're worth, but my offer was £55.
Okay.
I've got a little bit of knowledge, and sometimes that's quite a dangerous thing. But I love the enamelling on it, and if I had them, I would sell them as a collection, to be honest. And my bid is 145.
Okay.
Well, I've got to say, for not a lot of knowledge, that's a very strong bid. And my bid is £126.
Well, I don't know what to say. I'd be interested to know what the independent valuer says, actually.
Karen's offered more than the independent valuation, but Ian and Naomi aren't scared of a bit of bluffing.
But it's a nice collection. It's probably quite a rare collection.
Alison?
Alison,
Well, no, I'll drop out.
I would like to up my offer to £150.
Okay.
Karen?
155 if we're going up in fivers.
Can I go up in pounds?
No.
Round up another 10.
10? No, I
Sounds
can't
good.
do that. I
Sounds
can't do
like
that.
it, right?
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you £160.
165.
Okay.
We're getting really, really close now. Do I want them?
You do.
£170.
Karen must want 170.
I'm out of here.
Oh, you've played this game too many times. We've got £170 on the table. How does that sound to you?
What do you think? Yes?
Yes, I think so.
You got a deal. Thank you very much indeed.
What we got in the end for that memorabilia, I think, was absolutely fantastic.
But I was a bit worried because Mark was starting to stall and he's the man to buy them, so there obviously wasn't much left.
I really like this collection and I think I can make good money of them now.
The dealers offered Ian and Naomi over £4,000, but have they sold enough to drive off on their dream holiday?
How much do you need to get to Tenerife?
I think 2,000-ish will do us quite happily.
Yeah? Well, you
Yes.
should have taken a few more of our office then, shouldn't you?
Yeah, I think we
Worked a
should
bit
have done
harder. But we have got 2,920. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That will get us there.
It will.
That's amazing.
Even for seasoned pros like the secret dealers, things don't always turn out the way they planned.
We've paid top money for everything today, but, you know, that's the name of the game.
Simon bought the designer watch to wear himself, but a true dealer never turns down a good profit. He sold it for £700. You might think Alison would have scrapped the gold chain and pendant, but you were wrong. The chain's been melted down, but the sovereigns she's keeping as a tax-free investment.
No capital gains because it's actually still legal tender, and lots of people forget that.
Mike knows all the tricks in the book. In fact, he could have written the book and then sold it, but even he was tricked into paying top money for the collection of silver items.
A polite way of saying what Mark's done to me is kippered.
If I don't really want something, I'm not going to let it go cheap. I don't care bidding it up.
He's absolutely shellacked me.
Sometimes you've got to play the game.